that just before the break there, wanted to opt for a bit more time at home. And well, coming out the gates here, that's one of the reasons I had them as a sleeper team, and not sleeper in the terms of they were going to...
Resident sleeper.
Yeah, they were just going to find themselves a slow group stage, but they're the favourites here as per 1xBet odds, and we are looking like a B lean.
I mean, 1xBet, it's getting extreme now. 1-8 before a single round of play. And Mirage has been looking fantastic so far, though. He's found nothing and locked out a short. The smokes are up and the bodies are dropped. Kit on the site, so they'll have a good go. Grim goes down, and Liquid are running out of players here. Team 1 with a flawless pistol. XNS looking clean as well. And yeah, this could get interesting. Now, Chad, I think now would be a perfect time for me to ask you to give us a quick lowdown on what you've learned about Team...
It's a couple of notes, just little cliff notes.
Yeah, certainly. And I mean, this is my first look of Liquid in this group, so I'm actually just excited as well to be casting the North American squad. I've been enjoying the games. I've been enjoying the success. Of course, that loss against Gambit's gonna haunt them. That will too. Naf, a single shot out of his scout. He's kept very honest. Mirage so paranoid about short, and this force buy could not look any less threatening.
Yeah, just to say, it's just gonna be them getting that voodoo out of the server, right? Yeah. Because it really has felt agonizing here. Pasadena are gonna hunt for a little bit more.
Don't you feel as well that, like, when you're in a Team 1, when you're a team like Team 1, we've seen multiple, you know, Tier 2 nipping at the heels of Tier 1. There is often this phase where you start looking quote-unquote competitive, certainly on your map picks, but it's always those little breakpoints, those small, like a couple of anti-eco losses.
A couple of double Linus Glock kills.
Linus Glock kills transpiring, you know, like, they go...
Break my heart, my achy, breaky heart. I just don't think it'd understand.
I couldn't believe that Hannah Montana's father was so successful.
I can't believe Hannah Montana was so successful. Look at Miley go.
I know, right? Wow. I mean, that's a shout out to Miley for breaking the whole Disney princess character.
Snapped it over an E, didn't she?
Yeah. I think that's what the whole Wrecking Ball video was for. It's how she got out of her contract.
Well, there was the whole... Who was the guy who she did the on the... bit of grinding on the stage.
But it was something like that. I'm pretty sure like that was the only way she was going to get out of her Disney contract was to grind her crotch on a Wrecking Ball.
Yeah, well,
but fair play to her.
Each to their own, I guess.
And I'll tell you what, her live acoustic version of Jolene.
Jolene.
Oh, she's got the voice, man. She's got the voice. Recommend to a friend.
Some people get on giant wrecking balls, other people leak documents, but either way, you get out of the contract nonetheless. 3-0 for the scoreline. We'll see really how much pain Liquid can lay down range. This is the type of game where you don't want to get complacent if you're Liquid. This is the one that you should be converting, and you want to keep it as quick and easy as possible.
Stewie 2K, as always, attracted to that smoke. Trying to find an angle around it, and actually, he's managed to evade all of their nades and bullets so far, so he'll still be relevant. They are setting up, they want to once again test B, which is so brave considering it's Naf and Mirage, their sharpest soldiers. Here they come. Straight in, Naf does deal with the first, that's PRT snapped. And caught jumping, another XNS, doesn't get his boots on the ground, and Mirage just dismisses them.
Oh, well, get the hell out of here. I think
the same up ramp, he was often the first or second man in, but that makes you vulnerable to a fallen orb. The flashes better be good. Fallen to be tested here. Stewie called upon. Smokes are up.
Smokes on the map.
There is a lot up for now, and as they crawl dry into his orb, he laughs it off. Takes the first, the flash deployed. Grim's actually just hiding in that sandwich smoke.
Oh, they have an idea. Bullets. Heard that.
You will have heard that. PRT, just one bullet. Yeah, there it is. Can't finish off the job, though. And poor Pasadena.
Yeah, the real issue there was the fact they took too long to clear out Grim, so his life meant a lot. Smoke's faded. Pasadena now 1-on-3 situation. The bomb is in the open, and they know exactly where he is. Smoked off. That'll deny the Palace escape, and well, there's no way out. This round should be Team Liquid second.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Pasadena's got 30 seconds to somehow bait out an AWP shot or equip himself with one of his own. Okay, well, that's an alternative. I don't think you've got it saved just yet. Oh, and with his knife out, he's actually gotten a chance away. And he will punish Naf. Perhaps the save is becoming a little more realistic here.
He'd love to close clear, and it is just Grim right now. They could waterfall out and pressure him a lot.
God, yeah, and they could get the bomb down default if they did hurry up with this. A single flash. Grim Still has his vision, he hears the scope, and reaction from Liquid is on its way. Good damage, that was the bomb though. PRT didn't quite finish his meal, and now Maluki's getting swung on. He's got multiple targets, no hope for him. Elige, nice reactions as well. And so Liquid, well, that's quite the lockout so far. I mean, we haven't seen Team 1 really be able to have a convincing one with a gun in their hands.
You like
for a late mid clear.
So this is giving time for Elige to do one or two things. That's one of the two.
Too easy. PRT doesn't even get his boots back on the ground. Fallen's off. Oh, nearly a second. That's got to be the cancel call, and, well, you can't cancel when your whole team's gone.
Oh, I love that there from Liquid, right? They left the Elige just to be comboed in mid, and they actually allowed the AWPer to rotate back over towards Kitchen. So, right, just because you're the window player, guys, you can always end up being a B defender at some times. You're not stuck in that one location. So, great little CT-sided rotation here in a perched up position. That's just execution, right? Imagine clearing at that angle. You're Now, I recommended you guys yesterday if you wanted to watch the Liquid comp video. I hope you did. You would have learnt a lot. Stewie doing quite a lot of organizational type tendencies in these mid rounds.
Organizational? How would you define that?
Like, so for example, there's one of the rounds, right, where they're going up mid to hit A, and Stewie's calling the timing on the utility and where he wants people to throw what pieces of utility. Now, obviously, we all are aware of the back and forth of in-game leadership between Fallen and Stewie, and I think like one of the things is with Fallen, maybe he's just calling the flow of the game, right? Now, I'm speculating here, but when you hear Stewie doing some of that micromanaging stuff, that's going to happen regardless on a map, right? The in-game leader, if he's the AWPer and he's posted up in window, he's not organizing the B defense. Yes. That's up to the B defenders, right? On the
that's the aggressive
Team
maneuver.
1 move.
It is. I wonder how they handle it. A quick boost, 3 players lean B early, and they actually go walking for info. This could be the end of PRT.
This is a hard clear, though.
He's looking around at the floor. Oh, still gets his headshots. A second delivered. Great reactions out of PRT. And, well, the B defense probably a little shaky now. They've got the bomb in Palace, though, so PRT's going to go on a one-man mission.
Oh, Stewie's not going to clear here. Top mid-box. Passes there should be set up for a frag here. Right in the back of the head. Stewie's not going to... Look, okay, almost timing in Counter-Strike being the cruelest of mistresses, and now it will just be this 2-on-4 situation. PRT still over towards B. Grim's tasked with taking him out. He thinks he may have even evacuated. Fallen floating over towards CT spawn. This feels like a matter of time for Team 1 to convert.
Yeah, they just want PRT to either call it clear or find more contact.
But they can't run back.
No.
If they run all the way back, Grim's here. Grim might just catch them off guard. So PRT has to go around the world, and they have to finish A. There's too many unknowns.
Hurry up. PRT, I mean, he's got to do his clears, I understand, but 30 seconds. By the time he's actually got that frag onto Fallen, they'll have about 10, so... Assuming he gets this frag, Fallen's actually considering it.
Oh, he's got him. Fallen.
Oh! Is
he going to come back? Is
he
Fallen
might have
back?
another look. Now they're distracting him.
Now.
Yeah, they're throwing the nades. Everyone's staring at Palace. PRT to book him here. And that should be the end of it. And it is. Grim coming around from T spawn. Bomb to be planted. Just about 15 seconds left as the clock is extended. And Grim, going to be a predictable close from him.
If he goes for a couple of kills here, right, he doesn't need the clutch, but if he can just damage this economy, take a weapon or two with him, job done. Oh, was he spotted? I think so, yeah. The bullet signifies that. The AK, as part of the heist, could have been a nice piece of treasure, but he'll get pinned on down, and there it is. 5-4, Team 1, keep it competitive. And that's, unfortunately... That's it for Team 1. It looks like PRT's lost his bloody glasses. Guys, I can't see.
You see
Where
them?
did I drop my glasses?
Anyone?
The next minute, just bang, bang. Oh, I didn't need them after all. Never mind. There's not going to be a flash over mid, so it's just if Stewie is drawn away from this position, it could be problems right now.
It's a hard one for Pesadeo, and just as he's caught out, Fallen collect an easy one.
Mid is completely clear. Like, it's just Grim on the site, and they're playing retake for this one.
So a lot of space for them to get into that site. See if Team 1 can find that impactful double they desire. Smokes are up, and Grim going to be scouted out on that CT box towards that ticket position. Sandwich is there. They do need to get the bomb across the sight line, and there isn't a smoke for it.
That's it.
Yeah, this one's going to suck for Team 1. Easy collection, just like that. Grim strikes as well, and one by one they fall. X and S, the last man to go, but that is Team Liquid extending their lead.
Oh, I feel they're decent. Team Liquid do respond. Nice smoke there. I was going to bounce a million miles a minute as they run onto A.
Yeah, really quick into A, and Stewie can't believe his luck. He's already collected one. So blind, these CT flashes. Fallen has just caught the whole team blind, and it enables Grim for 3. He's done very well with that, and the rest falls into place nicely. That's a shutdown.
Oof. Once more, the B bomb side looking like they want to test Naf again here, and that's a good opening. That's an avenue of attack right now.
Yeah, that changes things.
Naf's isolated.
If he doesn't do anything with his life here, he's been blinded off, swung on, and oh, wow, Naf quick to the return.
Should be enough.
Second. Yeah, he's taken Malbs with him as well. The planet would be great, PRT. You're playing with fire on these jiggles. Oh, damn, what? Snappy out of Grim. Very quick, and old PRT's got his AK, but he's got no ground to cover. The whole squad's looking for him. Grim's on the site, fallen in the window, and the AWP shot has gone awry. As it fades, he's sprayed, and yeah, it's 8 already for Liquid.
That was snappy from Grim, wasn't it? That was an interesting little one. Looked like the W key was still being held there in a big way, but on the head, locks on in. And you know the biggest heartbreak? Well, there's been a few. Now they're just setting up for a bit of a map spread here. Malbs having a cell middle on his lonesome.
8-7, still within reach for Team 1, but it would have to start now.
Ooh, it does look a lot like they're going to do an A fake and then try and take room B. Pasadeo isn't committed with the bomb. Here's the fake.
Yeah, well, it's Paul's fallen out of kitchen. Mission accomplished. If you get a frag, it's only going to sell it further. PRT through the smoke, trying to time it on the reload. You know, Stewie's there, but Elige, the bodyguard, delivers. And now, open for business is the B side. Naf from short, a bit late to the angle, but we'll confirm there's action B. Team 1, a man disadvantage, but you've got the side mount. Very likely to find impact. Fallen's hit a very quick one. Oh, and it falls apart again for them. Caught on the jump. Maluk is the last to fall, but that was a quick one out of Fallen. There were okay, Stewie with a single pop flash. He can drop this. It's going to be a perfect time. Fallen's already taken one down. Blinded off. They do descend. Big from XNS. Sprays there too. Fallen still finding impact as that CT AWP.
Oh, they're all in.
It's chaos. 3 versus 2. Elige needs a multi and has delivered exactly that. He finishes with some style. 10 is already locked into the Liquid bank. And 3,700 just doesn't sound like enough. A distinct lack of plants, Chad. Ever since you mentioned it, it's just been eliminations.
Yeah. Yes,
like no diffuses, none necessary.
It's hard to keep the game competitive when you're not getting that bomb down, right? We all know the importance of the economy in a game like Counter-Strike. And I think they're just being denied. There's lots of shutouts. There's some rounds which maybe look like they have potential, but realistically, they're not. And now we're down to the final round here, round 15. 4 Galils, 1 AK, and a Dream. Team 1's felt a lot of heartbreak right now. Maybe they're just aching too much. I mean, good stuff out of Liquid. I've been thoroughly impressed.
What's in your heartbreak basket? Like, what are you giving Team 1? If you were giving them the optimal heartbreak basket.
Tissues.
Tissues.
Yep.
Maybe even like a face mask.
A scented candle.
Scented candle. Some incense sticks.
Yeah. I think that they need to do something drastic as well. Like maybe they need to break something.
Holding it with an AWP is always brave, but the fact he's found that so easily, just as Pasadeo obscured the light in the smoke, and oh, Stewie's double. Oh, he's looking good.
Pack her up.
Yeah, and pack it in. Team Liquid's 11th starting to begin.
Tink as well.
Yeah, Stewie takes 4 there, and his teammates will finish it off. That is domination from Team Liquid. And this is on Team 1's pick. Short work from the Team Liquid boys, 5 rounds away from picking up the first. Very, very comfortable on CT AWP and finding impact. We won't have that for the pistol, but let's see if he can do and deal with this test all the same. Molotov down to the window position, a whole squad charging down through mid, and that's the frag they were waiting for.
Oh, they're just sprinting into A, aren't they? XNS, what do you got for us here from the ticket position? Would need more than 1 frag to make this one interesting.
And now they already get the bomb down, something Team 1 couldn't.
Look at all the control right now that Liquid have in middle, right? They just have to stall this out, and they can play the post plant from far.
Oh, I mean, they even had a Palace position player that didn't need to activate. Fallen and Grim working on any of the rotating players. CT to be contested, Grim's waiting, and crosshairs placed. That's a Well thought out pistol. I like that. We'll talk about it in a second, see if PRT can do anything more with this. He's just losing his health left and right, but here's Pesadeo and that open plant.
Got a
Smoke
kit.
as well. Hang on.
Okay.
This is threatening. 5 seconds, start counting.
Okay.
4, 1 bullet. One bullet. One bullet. Oh, he gets it. PRT ninjas under their nose. Such a perfect pistol. Everything else from Team Liquid was great, but that's the retake.
Ah, that's the ruin your day kit right there. The defuse kit and the smoke grenade on a pistol round.
Oh, they were even planted for. Look at his health. 1 bullet. They're just throwing him at all angles. They can't find him. And as he's in the air, that last second defuse comes in.
Oh, dear. How to start your day right with PRT.
Well, you know what? I've seen Team 1 lose plenty of those.
There are 3 AKs out right now.
Yeah, and why does their buy look better than Team 1? I guess this is why we like plants, right, Chad?
Yeah, we love a plant. We also love players staying alive, and that is huge from Grim. Forget the pistol round.
Oh, it's filthy.
See you later. Well, this one started great.
Oh, well, that's, yeah, one way to lose the second round, I suppose.
Well, they still have a smoke on Maluki and a kit on PRT, so there is hope.
Gamble stack, I suppose. Fallen, he's just going to regroup with his squad. Now, this is from the Chad Virtual School of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, unless they go B, right? This round is done.
Yeah.
If Team Liquid find the path of least resistance, which is up through connector in towards A.
As Liquid often does.
Ah, Water will always find true level.
That's true, and they've found him. Oh, dear.
That's not...
Take back the love that I gave you. That, you're telling me that's not a Heartbreak song?
Yeah, but that's not Someone Like You by Adele.
It's not, no. No, I was just thinking of Heartbreak
What's that song called?
That's Lucid Dreams by Juice WRLD.
All right. Ah, yes,
He
yes.
samples Police. Sting got angry.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, they're on a very nice hunt here. These are the rifles, right? And Grim, he just might take them all.
He's so scary right now. This is actually 4 for Grim. I mean, he got that double on the apps. He comes back to finish the job. And
Well,
Fallen couldn't find a weapon. Poor guy.
And that's it. Like, that pistol round win that they had, forget about it. Who cares? They lost everything. They didn't
over.
save a single thing. This is Deagles. This is a force buy that is going to look rough as guts, right? They only have 1,400 into this next round to play, and this is how it started. 1, 2, round over. Thanks for playing. And this, salt in the wound. Oh, you wanted to save? You wanted to try and be competitive going forward? Yeah, sorry about that. Stewie, you trying to get baited in here. The flash, it's going to help. Oh, in a big way. The assist is there. Pesadeo noted, and be good to find anything. He's lost his head from his shoulders, and, well, with PRT getting run down, I think it's more of the same.
XNS has got his Super Soaker out. This one's the Super Soaker 3000. It's the newest model. It's very good. Maluki's not got more than that, but XNS still, with the aforementioned powerful pistol, could try and do a little more damage. Couple of chances there, and just shy of the mark. All at 13. Liquid looking to make very short work of Team 1 here.
This is just a shame, because every...
Of the Gambit W as well.
That was a great game. That was a lovely game to watch.
On the half, as I hear Hugo curse it with his voodoo. There's no way this can go wrong, right? Don't know why he's a cockney child. But...
Hugo, I have the opposite of that. I've been like a preppy private school.
Yeah, I don't know why
he's wearing the tie and the blazer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, can I...
He's doing the proper. He's having scones and tea with the queen.
Oh, scones and tea and cursing Team 1.
So call this one 14. The bomb is down. The 40 seconds has started. And if you want, you can count them out at home next time. Next time the bomb gets planted, count down from 40 and see what happens.
A little remiss we haven't had a mouth moment at all.
That's a second map.
When's he supposed to have one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this game, he's been kept very humble.
Let's see how long we can extend this one for.
Yeah, perfect smokes from Liquid. They've even got the lineups to throw that window smoke from every single spawn.
Just 1 or 2 nerds started that, and then now everybody has to do it. You know?
That's all it takes. A couple of people bother
to learn all
of the lineups.
Yeah, so what if I just spawn in and I just throw it from where I spawn?
Yeah.
I guess.
It would be nice.
That would be cool.
As an in-game leader, you're going to be, you know,
frothing at the bloody mouth.
Frothing at the mouth for that. He's taking the right gambles. XNS, though, oof, in the open for 1.
Good trading.
Yeah, man advantage maintained. Nice work from Stewie2K, and they are crawling into A. Malbs, with his M4, has arrived on stairs. Maluki taking some risks here and some pot shots. Damn, taps away at the head of Stewie, and he knows the A site is lost. 2 players now in, and to contest, Elige behind, does manage the spray, but it's all on Elige now.
Needs to be careful here.
Yeah, the plan's not perfect for him either. Oh, this would be a quick reposition if he could pull this one off.
Oh, he's fumbled it, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, remember no kit?
They faked it. Yeah,
they have no kit.
Zalij has got the pre-aim. Nice work. Maluki will take it. That was the most words he's spoken all game.
Oh, this is aggressive.
It's very aggressive. XNS has pushed up with his partner in crime. Pesadeo, they need to trade. Oh, and Liquid will. Grim keeps it level and favors Liquid again.
Okay, Maluki, what can you do this? And up close and personal with an AK-47. You have 2 on the other end of that smoke. Very diligent stuff there, making sure that he can't hang around up close and personal. So they forced Maluki back to more of a passive angle. Right now, the question mark for Team 1 is the B bomb site. PRT in the vent room. Malb's over towards jungle, and Maluki still focused on that ramp position. As PRT goes for a little bit of a look in mid, and it is called silent over towards that A bomb site. They have to start getting the hairs on the back of the neck sticking up for the potential B finish.
Surely, you'd think so, but PRT not even taking a glance. Is he waiting for retake, waiting for util? He'll hear the flashes now.
Yeah, lots of noise.
And one's through. Oh, a chance presented itself. Stewie's just too good, and the rest will have to save what little. Well, there's another one in the feed from the CTs to start us off. That scout is in play, and finding that insta headshot is a dream.
Oh, good info there on the jump peak. So they're working with something here. Sub 1 minute.
If you do peek again, though, I feel like Fallen has had that information relayed and is now ready for you to have a gander.
Oh.
Maluki, oh dear, both of them backs turned. Elige is hunting.
But behind.
Oh, that's a really nice finish. And from behind, Malb's now up the ladder. Leash is strafed around. Look at this, the movement, God. Nearly converts the full round. It is into A, bomb to be planted. They're clearing it out as we speak. A safe plant, the AWP established in CT. Stewie on the stairs, it seems perfect. It really does. Is this the end? PRT and Malbs now finding some headshots. Stewie eliminated. Partnered up. They have a kit, they have a smoke.
Both spawn, though. This is not an easy clear. You still have a lot of mysteries. And I think that flash kind of tells exactly that.
Yeah, and they just used their smoke as well for connector, so they really don't know what they're up to and what they're up against. Missed shot from Fallen, and Grim has to come up clutch. The first found, and dancing with him, rotting the clock. He has to force the push. PRT does deliver, but I'm not sure if there's enough time.
He's got a kit. It's going to be close.
Right down to the wire, right down to the very last second. He says play on.
Just.
PRT with the recovery, and that kit, again, worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, we'll give that one as a Team Liquid fumble there, right? They had the advantage, just caught looking the wrong way on Stewie, I believe that was. And as I mentioned, there's no way for Team 1 to know where both of those players were. They had very, very limited information. Fallen's miss, really just making those problems stand out even more so. And you feel that Grim has done a lot here, right? He stayed patient for PRT. He knows that he's against the clock. He knows that he has to hit that shot. The defuse will come on through. They keep their head above water, so they're bobbing around now. Definitely no safety vest being applied just yet.
But there is a whistle to attract attention. A light.
Someone's probably thrown the ring in the water.
Yeah.
Right, so they're swimming for that right now.
How does it go? There's a tube to top it up.
Yep.
Is a light to attract attention.
There's a light to attract, and a whistle.
And a whistle.
Yep.
Don't inflate it before you get out of the aircraft.
Well, you're just going to be a bit bumbly.
That would be silly,
yeah, you don't want
it?
to block the doorway.
I've always been very excited about the concept of the inflatable slide. I remember as a kid, I always thought that was something that was like commonplace, and I'd at least get to sample the fun slide.
Yeah, unfortunately, like me being the pessimist I am, just goes to probably the screaming and tears and fire that's probably happening at the same time.
What a horrible combination of words you've just thrown at me.
Okay.
Screaming, tears, and fire. There you go. Lovely.
Yeah, and the panic, because you know that there's a couple of people who are a bit scared of flying in the mix there
certainly.
as well.
And the very same people that applaud as it lands as well. If you're one of those,
keep it up.
Keep it up, man.
Yeah, just keep enjoying the little things. Enjoy the little things.
Celebrate the little things.
But celebrate everybody's job. When you see someone, you know, when they're out there and make you a coffee.
Oh, is that
that's
little cheeky one?
What's that about?
Yeah, I'm intrigued. It looks like it'd give a one-way to the Palace play.
What is that about?
It kind of does, actually. He's got info to clear at least the Aggie line. Sussy smoke. XNS is in a bit of a standoff here. There's a couple of seconds separating him from instant death. Oh, and he does recede at the perfect time, trying to dink out the walk-up, and he does hit the bullet, but Grim Seike's better. kept even. Maluki needs to contribute here, and he has tucked in to do so. Missed his shot, doesn't get on a second opportunity, and now PRT with it all on his plate. One Palace, bomb planted. They are ahead of the smoke. Liquid looking to convert this map, but they're making it costly here. Malves is making it threatening. They know there's one on ramp. They only know there's one ramp now, and he's so low. This is looking like another successful retake for Team 1. The plant is not for Grim, so just count to 3. 1, 2, 3. And there's a locked in.
I would love to get the stats man Peter involved here just to see what's going on, because I would hazard a guess that Liquid have probably lost the most 1vx situations out of all teams so far in Pro League. Now that is just based off of the Gambit stat line alone. In the Gambit game, they lost 8-1. So they're involved in 9 1vx situations. They lost 8.
8 of them.
Right? And here we've just had a couple back to back. I know they've won a couple. They've also lost a fair few. Well, they've definitely been, I would say they've been involved in what feels like the most.
And I don't want to plant that seed, but if we see another go down the way it has...
Double digits?
Yeah. I'll keep the seed in my pocket until then. Maluki on to Stewie, and now Liquid crunch into the A site. They've got so much room here. Turns the flash nicely. That's aggressive from Pesadeo. He hasn't finished his first, but Maluki only good for the one. Elige is such a threat. And XNS with the FAMAS trying to destabilize, but they clear him nicely. Yeah, out of the smoke, quick and to the head. Okay. They do still have their kit smoke combo. Fallen, is that Fallen? Yeah, hiding in the smoke. We're hiding in plain sight for another. The impact from the leader just to finish the job here. Stops it before they trip over their shoelaces. And the T-side closeout is secured. 16-8 the final score. Liquid take Team 1's pick. And they continue their winning ways. They are only one map away, chat, from locking themselves in to get out of Group D and into the playoffs.